Hello. So, it's been a while since I've done a live, but I thought I would pop on and just have a quick chat and catch up. Um, I don't know what videos I have coming up over the next few weeks, but I do know I definitely want to share some recipes with you guys. So one person has joined so far, which is cool. Feel free to say hello or like type anything you want. Yeah, I just thought I would jump on and have a quick chat. Um, and tell you a little bit about what I've been working on. So, aside from blogging, aside from sharing content on my Instagram page, I've also been putting together a little guide on alkaline eating. Um, Now, this really came actually from a client who got in touch directly and wanted me to create an alkaline meal plan, but from the perspective of West African food, because she's Nigerian herself, and sort of her complaint was that there are so many alkaline meal plans online, but a lot of them contain ingredients or recipes or dishes that just don't really resonate with her, which I can totally understand. Um, as someone who has looked up meal plans myself online, I've definitely not been able to recognize a lot of the styles of eating, right? It's not really what I would consider my style of eating. And so, yeah, I got to work putting together this meal plan for this client, which basically takes into consideration predominantly alkaline foods, so roughly 80 to 90% alkaline to 10 to 20% acidic foods. Now, the whole theory behind alkaline food is that you can adjust the pH level of your body, which means that when you ingest certain foods, it either creates an alkaline environment or an acidic environment in your body. And the theory also goes that the more acidic foods you have in your diet, the more prone you are to certain health conditions and diseases. Whereas if you shift more towards alkaline foods, you can actually prevent a lot of these health-related, dietary-related issues. And so an alkaline diet essentially prioritizes whole food, plant-based predominantly, which is sort of the way I eat in general anyway. And so that means eliminating all kinds of animal products. That's dairy, eggs, meat, fish, any sort of animal products out of the window. It also means restricting processed foods. So anything that hasn't come sort of fresh from the ground, you want to avoid that because, again, that creates an acidic environment in your body. And yeah, so what are these alkaline foods, for example? In the guide, I go into a lot more detail about the foods that are allowed on an alkaline diet and the ingredients. Like I said before, they reflect more of a West African, Nigerian centric style of eating. So if you are from that part of the world, then you instantly recognize most of those ingredients. If you're not, then it might be a good opportunity for you to learn about it. And so some of these ingredients, they include sort of fresh vegetables, fruits. Um, they include certain spices. Oil is sort of allowed, but unrefined. You're looking at oil such as coconut oil, olive oil, unprocessed. Those are the sorts you want to have in your diet. And ideally, you don't want to heat these oils when you cook them. And so, like some of the recipes you will find in the meal plan have been adapted to suit more of an alkaline way of eating, which means you won't find any sort of like high oil or high fat recipes in there. For example, I have like a Nigerian stew, but instead of cooking it the traditional way, which is like heating the oil and then adding in your sauce, I advocate that you add the oil right at the very end of the cooking time. So it's just like little tweaks and little sort of things you can change in your cooking methods to make your food more alkaline. I go into all of that in the guide, and I also provide you with printable sheets. So you can sort of have at a glance look at sort of certain meals that you can eat like on a weekly basis. It just takes the stress out of wondering what am I going to eat now? Because I get that complaint so many times. It's like, I would eat healthier, I would go vegan if I knew what to eat. And so the guide that I designed is, meant for that, is to take the stress out of it. And yeah, hopefully it will be of value to people who just want to lead a healthier lifestyle, who maybe want to try a new way of eating, a new style of eating. Because like I said, there are so many alkaline meal plans you can find on the internet, but a lot of them don't take into consideration West African culture, or the ingredients that we use on a regular basis. And so, yeah, the plan is designed around that. So, yeah, that's all really I wanted to come on and talk to you guys on this live about today. This is just something I'm testing out. I haven't done many lives before, but hopefully I will do more. I'm thinking I might do like a Q&A session where I gather some questions on Instagram and come on here and do a live. I think it's like a low pressure way of keeping up with my YouTube page, because I'm very conscious and I don't want to neglect this platform. But yeah, it's been a strange time. I hope everyone's doing okay, and taking the time out that you need to just de-stress, not putting any pressure on yourself to work when you don't want to work, or create when you don't want to create. And yeah, I think allowing yourself that space can really bring back your motivation and get you, yeah, back in the grind. So thank you for watching. To the few people who tuned into this live, this is cool. Hope to do more. Join me over on Instagram at Vegan Nigerian, and if you have any questions that you want to ask me for Q&A, then definitely drop those over there, and I will try and do another live at some point. So see you soon. Bye.